Hi, welcome back to Survival25. It is the... Oh, I can hear myself. I don't like that. 1 second. I was very confused. Wait, I hear a voice. I hear something. Who's talking? Did I accidentally turn on a YouTube video? No, I heard my voice. I was mic monitoring for some reason. Whoopsies. Here's the intro card. Sit back, relax, and it's fine. Saturday, the 20th of September. 2025. That was weird. I was very confused there. Hi, welcome back. We are currently working on building our farm. This farm has been built partly since a long time ago. I don't know when. We started this back in February. It currently has 2 floors. One for crops, one for animals, but I want more crops, so that is what we are currently building. We're adding new crops to the farm. Yeah, and that's that. Hi, how are you doing? It is 11:23. Episode 263, I believe. Day 264. I hope you're doing good. Can I reach that? I can. Yeah, we're placing some lanterns right now. The windows, the glass here has finished cooking. At least it should have. It's been a while since I put it in the furnaces. And the goal today is to get a lot of the what is it called? The floor done. So that is what we are going to be doing today. Oh. It just died instantly. Okay. Sure, I didn't expect that. That's not complaining though. Jesus, I don't know. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Right. Can you not do that, please? Can we not do that, please? I would like to place my lanterns in peace. Thank you very much. So what is there to talk about? I don't know. The last few days, I think the last 2 days, I've talked about a little bit how I am wanting to 100% games on my Switch, because I do want Mario Bros. Wonder finally, after 2 years of it being out. And I also want to get the Galaxy 1 and 2 re-releases for the Switch. But I want to finish my current games first before playing new ones. I'm out of wood. Actually insane. So that's what I've been working on, kind of. And I'm currently trying to play through Super Mario 3D World. It is painful. I finished all the levels with all 5 characters up to, I think, 7-3. Well, it's not called 7, it's like World Castle or whatever. Like the 7th world. Wow, it is harder than I thought, though, to be fair. I also just suck at video games. So I wouldn't put too much on it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's fun. Fun. What have you been up to these past few days? How is life going? Question of the day. How is life going? I hope it is going good. I am gonna try to get through World 7, maybe World 8 today. But I also want to get some stuff done for my to-do list. I don't know. God, and those games are gonna be expensive. Though, to be fair, Christmas is coming up. Let me finish. It is still 3 months. I know, it is 3 months till Christmas, yeah? But it was further away at one point, right? I guess Christmas is coming up, so what I could do is I could use Christmas to cop Wonder and Odyssey, Galaxy 1 and 2. I could use that time of year. Because I do want to get a Raspberry Pi in October. And Galaxy 1 and 2 is 70 bucks. I think Wonder is 60 unless they increase the price. So that's 130, maybe 140 euros. And I do have that. But I want to spend it on the Pi instead, because the Pi gives me more functionality, more use as of now. especially because I have yet to finish my other games. So until Christmas is a good time buffer to say, okay, by Christmas time, play through New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and 3D World, and then you can buy those games, for example, you know? And again, the Pi is just more useful right now because I am self-hosting some stuff. Hell yeah, I'm so good at financial planning. That's the biggest lie ever. I suck at financials. Do not take advice from me ever. If I ever give you financial advice, don't listen to it. Yeah. I love thinking out loud on my videos, right? Like that right there added nothing to the video. I just thought out loud, like, hey, when can I buy those games? But I also want to get the Pi, and how's money looking, and what's coming up, and that kind of stuff, you know? I like to think out loud in these videos, so welcome to my brain. Enjoy your stay. Yeah. Nice. The one thing of advice I would listen to from me is, for example, buying games, right? Finish your old ones first before buying new ones, unless you're like a millionaire, right? If you have the money, just buy it, right? If you have $1 million, who cares about the 70? But if you're more like the average person, the norm, the default, no, not the default, the norm, finish your old games first before buying new ones. I think that's a good piece of advice. I don't know. Right. We are doing decent progress on the floor. Not bad. I'm not looking forward to the windows, because those are gonna be a pain to place. Get it? Because they're glass panes. I'm sorry. Those are gonna be painful, but it's fine. We'll survive, right? We've done it before on 2 floors. What's one more? It'll be fine. Okay. Let's chop down 2 trees this time. That should get us a good amount of wood. Yay. Yeah, no, I'm still working my to-do lists, obviously. I have to sideload some apps tonight. Because if you're in the EU, you can sideload apps onto your iPhone. If you have an Android, you can do it worldwide, so, you know, that's another win for those folks. That's a topic I can go into in a second. But I am in the EU, so I can't sideload on my iPhone. However, the problem is the apps expired. And I forgot to refresh them, so I have to redo the process today. It's not bad, it's just annoying, right? Android. Isn't Google, like, not cracking down on sideloading, but don't they want, like, certificates now? For sideloaded apps or whatever? I don't know, I forgot the headline. I only read a headline, like not an article, and I forgot the headline, so what I say here, take it with a giant grain of salt, right? Take it with the salt flats, right? But aren't they doing like a thing where sideloaded apps have to get some verification or whatever? I forgot. That's weird. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. If that is the case, the way I remember it. Yeah. I don't know. That's the topic I had in mind for a second there. I'm also debating if my next phone should be an Android. I mean, my next phone is a while away. I think mine gets updates until 2028, 29. And just because it doesn't receive updates doesn't mean you can't use it anymore. Because especially like security updates still happen. I think the iPhone SE from 2016 got an update this year for security purposes. So that's obviously not a deciding factor. But I think I'm gonna switch to a new phone in 2029. And I'm debating if I should do an Android this time. I don't know. It feels more open, you know? Feels more open. It definitely is more open, but is it also more open in the way that I can feel it and stuff, you know? Like, would it help me out? Would it give me any benefits? I don't know. But that is also a thought I had a few times now. Though there is no need to stress about it, considering my next phone is 4 years away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also probably... I've got a MacBook in 2021. It's a 2020 model. And I think it gets one more update. I think macOS 27 is the final one I'm getting next year. And I've been almost locked in on my next choice. I think I'm gonna do a framework laptop next time. Not sponsored, obviously. But they seem cool, right? I think I'm gonna go with a framework instead of a MacBook. And I mean, that's already a giant part of the Apple ecosystem that I would leave. So why not also go with an Android then? Right, an Android and maybe a custom OS on there, and then a Linux laptop with thanks to framework. I don't know. I'm not really stuck to the Apple ecosystem in that way. I don't know. If you have any experience, like, please do tell me. Because I mean, yeah, it's 4 years until my next phone, and no less than 2 years until my next laptop, right? Like, unless like I win the lottery, then I'm getting one tomorrow. But I don't expect a new laptop before 2027. But if you have any experience and tips to tell me, go ahead. I would be very happy to hear those. That's a fun topic, I guess. Fun topic to open up. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Space, so good at this game. The lantern fall into the thing. That's firework. Okay, I'm gonna check if the lantern fell into the water in a second. I think it did. Right. That should be an egg, yes. Okay, differently, we have 8 lanterns. How many do we need to place? Because then we can see if we actually lost one. And even if we did lose one, they're so cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no, that seems fine. I could also just do this. Oh, that works too. Wrong blocks. Yeah, whatever. Missing blocks. 78. Okay, let's not do that many. Let's do the material list. 8 lanterns. I misclicked into the schematic verifier. Then I was like, that works too, because the schematic verifier is a good thing. And then I realized that's the entire schematic and not just the render layers. So, you know, I'm so good at this. So good at this whole mods thing. We could pick up all those items right here. Why not? They don't have to go to waste. Right. Yeah. Okay, I think that was a fun episode so far in terms of topics. Talked about gaming, talked about my to-dos, talked about my financial ideas and like future devices and operating. I think that was a good mix of topics. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. I'm gonna chop down this tree and place all its planks. And it's gonna be interesting to see how far we've gotten today. I think we can finish the floor tomorrow, for sure. And a big chunk of the windows as well. That should be the case anyway. Like, I would be surprised if that didn't happen tomorrow. You know what, no, never mind. I was about to say I'm debating of just recording tomorrow's video right now as well. But no, because that kind of defeats the purpose of this series. I only pre-record if it's like necessary, because I'm like gone, right? Vacation, emergency, whatever. Like if I know I can't record tomorrow, then I pre-record. But I can record tomorrow, so yeah, never mind. Oh, but I want to though. I want to finish this. I could play Minecraft better. I could just play Minecraft off screen, period, right? Because I have some ideas for a private world anyway. But I also want to finish Bedrock and get all the achievements on there, so I could just do that as well. I'm bored. I have so much stuff to do, there is no reason for me to talk like this. Alright, 60 planks, that's not bad. That's not bad, so we're definitely gonna be done with this tomorrow. Like with the floor and the lanterns. And a big chunk of the windows, if not all of them. I don't think all... Oh, maybe all of them. I don't know, what took so long last time? Was it the placing, or did we just not have enough sand, so I kept having to get new sand? I don't know. We already have all the glass, so... Yeah, we'll see how far we get tomorrow. Oh my god, the lanterns are done. Oh, sick. So, perfect, okay. So, floor tomorrow, windows tomorrow, and then the crops the day after. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, well, I'm very happy with that. And on that note, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Survival25. I will be back again tomorrow at 1 PM CST as usual. But until then, I'm going to see you later. Bye!